Right. Well, hello everyone. How are you doing? I'm just going to check that everything is fine and working. It seems to be. So that seems to be all good. So, I think I may have got it on reverse camera view, but by accident. But never mind. These things, it's just how these things work sometimes. But anyway, welcome to Adam Parrish's live stream concert. And I know I've been to the Age UK Centre in Barnet a couple of years ago now, actually, and um, and I really enjoyed my visit there. It was absolutely fantastic, and I do hope that we're able to meet again in the near future down there. But in the meantime, I've got a program for you lined up, which hopefully you'll quite enjoy. So. Um, I've got something hopefully for everyone. A lot of the pieces that I'm going to do today are my own arrangements, so different variations on what you might be used to. And so I'm going to start off with a very famous um, Baroque piece called Canon in D by Pachelbel. And because there's no orchestra or string accompaniment, I've had to do it slightly differently for piano. So here we go. This is my take on Pachelbel's Canon in D. There we go. To start off with, that was my version of Pachelbel's Canon in D. I nearly said Cannon's Pachelbel in D. Then it's a real tongue twister. Anyway, I'm going to move on to a more jazzy piece, and one that I don't often play, but it's a very nice little piece. It's music by Errol Gardner, and and the lyric was originally done by Johnny Burke, and it's a instrumental version of a piece called Misty. Thank you very much. I'm just going to put a little bit more light on in here, actually. There we go. That's better. I was hoping rather to do it outside today, but I don't know what the weather is like down there in London, but it is absolutely miserable up here in the north at the moment. So do apologise for the slightly dim lighting. Anyway, I'm going to move on to a piece of music by Beethoven. If I can just find it. There we go. So, although I like a lot of pieces of music and a lot of genres, I'm first and foremost a classically trained pianist. And so I was brought up on the kind of Beethoven, Mozart repertoire. And I'm going to play one of these pieces for you now by Beethoven. It's a piece of music that's not often heard. It's not one of his better known pieces. It's the first movement from Sonata in A minor, and it's a very numerical title. It's Sonata in D minor, Sonata in D minor, Opus 31, number 2. So it rolls off the tongue, that title. But it's a gorgeous piece of music, and that's why I've chosen to perform it today. So this is Beethoven's Sonata in D minor, Opus 31, number 2, first movement. There we go. Gorgeous piece there by Ludwig van Beethoven. Sonata in D minor, Opus 31, number 2, first movement. Try saying that after a wine gum. So, what we're going to move on to next? Ah, yes, the personal favourite. So, we're going to move on to musicals now. And I can just, yeah, there we go. One of my favourites is Phantom of the Opera. And I absolutely love the melodies from that musical. So I've decided to weave together some of the best known bits of Phantom of the Opera and hopefully create it into some kind of cohesive suite of music. So this is highlights from Phantom of the Opera, and I hope you enjoy it. There we go. Highlights from Phantom of the Opera, composed, of course, by the fantastic Andrew Lloyd Webber. And it's a bit difficult at the moment, not being able to go to the theatre, but it will be back. So putting the positive hat on. So we're going to go back onto some classical repertoire now, actually. And I've put together again 3 pieces. Again, I wanted to include quite a lot of music in this live stream, so I've condensed some pieces down and linked them together, just so that I can fit as much music in as possible. The next piece I'm going to do is one by Fauré, and then that will lead into Swan Lake by Peter Tchaikovsky, and then it will conclude with O mio bambino caro, which is translated as "Oh my beloved father" by Puccini. So the suite of music starts with Berceuse from the Dolly Suite by Fauré. Okay, thank you so much. We're going to move on to another rendition of mine. It's a famous piece of music by a fairly well-known band called the Beatles. But what I've done with this piece of music, I can find it, of course. It is here. It is here. It should be here somewhere. There we go. This is a piece of music called Lady Madonna, but I've done it in a version that's slightly more up-tempo and bluesy. So this is Lady Madonna. There we go, a little version of Lady Madonna there. Next one. It's a piece that was recorded by the famous Elvis Presley. And there we go. It's called Can't Help Falling in Love. Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis Presley. So I'm going to go on to, I'm keeping it sort of a bit slower for now. This is Amazing Grace, the traditional folk song slash hymn. Again, I've done my own arrangement of it to fit to solo piano. And then I'm going to go into White Cliffs of Dover, which I released recently online for VE Day. And of course, sadly, Vera Lynn has passed away. So I'm going to do this as a bit of a tribute to her as well. So this is Amazing Grace and White Cliffs of Dover. So there we go, Vera Lynn's White Cliffs of Dover, preceded by Amazing Grace, the traditional hymn / folk song. I'm coming to the last item on my programme today, and it's one that you can hopefully have a little bit of a dance about too. I won't be dancing, just to put it out there. This is a piece cut by Ben Burney. Originally, it's a traditional jazz piece called Sweet Georgia Brown, and then again I've kind of adapted it for piano. So thank you so much for listening. I hope you're keeping and staying well, and I hope they'll be able to visit Barnet in the near future, when things are back to some form of normality. But I hope you've enjoyed listening to the concert as much as I've enjoyed performing for you today. So this is Sweet Georgia Brown by Ben Burney. Once again, thank you so much and take care. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Take care and hopefully see you soon.